was resisting arrest.
Home run.
So you have to admit that you do enjoy the camping trip.
Michael enjoyed the trip, and that's really all that matters.
Oh, come on. Jason, you enjoyed it. And you enjoyed the actual burnt, here, I think I have one right here.
Okay.
The burnt marshmallows, they're crispy.
I like watching you
they're
panic
good.
when
I
it
like
catches
it.
on fire. What is that exactly? Can you tell me exactly what that is?
It's sticky, is what it
That's
is.
good.
And I'm not eating it.
Am I interrupting?
Yes?
I apologize. I know unexpected guests can be such an inconvenience. By the way, the room is very comfortable, thank you.
Oh, good. So why don't you stay up there?
Since we're all here together, I'd like to make the best use of our time. I was wondering if we could have a therapy session.
Now?
All right. Forget it, okay? This is Michael's house, not your office, Dr. Thomas.
I didn't mean Michael. I meant you.
What are the chances of my getting an infection?
I'm not a doctor, Alexis.
Emily, just tell me. The doctor said that I'm losing amniotic fluid. How serious is that?
We need to follow her instructions to the letter. You and the baby are both at risk.
Reese, wake up.
I thought we were friends.
Friends.
How could you sleep with him?
What are you talking about?
You ruined it. You destroyed everything.
What did I destroy? Tell me.
Carly, what did you do to her?
Hey, get your hands off. You're gonna confess everything. Shooting Durant, framing me, the drug operation you're protecting.
No, I can't get a dial tone.
You don't need one.
I can explain.
Look, I was just trying to come in from the storm and this guy just went nuts on me.
He's lying! You shut up and you put that gun down!
You don't want this guy on your property.
Don't make me ask you again.
What are you doing? I can't afford any trouble out here.
I'm trying to help you.
Never antagonize the woman holding the gun.
The hurricane is moving west and continues to batter areas in its path. Citizens are advised to remain in their homes or to make their way to the nearest shelter. Caution is advised. Many roads are flooded and highways are temporarily closed.
We need to get you settled upstairs. Alexis, I want you to try and rest.
How long is this storm supposed to last?
We don't know what the worst may be over already.
We're gonna get you to the hospital as soon as we can.
And Medevac's still standing by.
Okay, but Alexis, listen to me. You need to stay on your left side, okay? With your hips and your feet elevated.
Is that even possible?
Well, we're gonna find that out.
Yeah, you certainly have the knack for livening up a party.
Thanks.
Show up drenched after a car crash.
I should have rescheduled.
We need to get you upstairs right now, okay?
He's right. Alexis, you need to rest. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine, you know? You and the baby are fighters, both of you. Now's the time to prove it.
Why did you say that you go to Dr. Thomas when you don't?
I wanted to be your friend.
Ron.
You're kind of famous. I heard on the news you live really close to my dad. So I asked him if you could come over. And he said I had to stay far, far away from you. And then I saw you at the hospital and I wanted something to talk about.
So you lied.
Yeah.
But you told me a lot of stuff about what to say to Dr. Thomas and how I should act in my sessions. But how could you know all that stuff if you've never been to see him?
Okay, everyone just needs to calm down.
What did you do to Reese, Carly?
Nothing.
Okay.
She was unconscious when I got here.
What else are you gonna do to her? You break into her penthouse, you look through her stuff, you attack her. It's gotta end, Carly.
Why do you always blame Carly?
Because I know her.
Why do you always expect the worst? Carly didn't knock Reese over the head any more than she broke into your penthouse and knocked her out before.
Why, I did do that. I know I should have told you the truth about it. I went to the penthouse to go through Reese's things. She came back and surprised me. I panicked. And I knocked her out.
And you lied to me about it?
Yes, I did. I just wanted it to be over.
Carly. Well, it's fine. Just admit that you did this.
I didn't do it. She was out cold when I came in here. And she started waking up and talking in her sleep, and she was saying, like, we were best friends or something. It was strange.
What exactly did she say, Carly?
I thought we were friends. You destroyed everything. You ruined it. It was weird. Something like that. And then she said, how could you sleep with him?
Sleep with who?
Okay, that should work. And her hips have to be elevated.
Will these, folded blankets be comfortable?
Thanks. Okay, so
You need to stay on your left side.
am I supposed to sleep like this?
Quite a challenge, wasn't it?
You in pain?
I'm okay right now.
We'll get you out of here as soon as we can.
Thanks, Nicholas. You've been wonderful. You all have. Thank you.
Do you want to stay here with you?
Yeah, it might be easier, you know, just in terms of stress.
I can stay as well.
Look, you two, you go spend some time together. I'm really okay. Besides, I'd like to stay with my baby's father.
I've been to a lot of shrinks, just not Dr. Thomas. That's how I knew what to tell you.
Why were you going to the shrinks in the first place?
Regular stuff. I wanted my parents to get back together, and they wouldn't. So I'd get mad and I'd break stuff, just like you.
Why didn't you tell me all of this after we became friends?
Look, if you don't want us to be friends, just say so. My grandma can come pick me up, and you'll never have to see me again. Is that what you want?
Sometimes working spontaneously can be very effective. That means doing something without planning ahead.
Yeah, I think Jason knows
You know
what that word means.
Dr. Thomas, you didn't help me after the accident.
You suffered a severe brain trauma. There was little or no hope of recovery.
You were arrogant then, just like you are now.
Do you remember anything else from that time?
What does that have to do with Michael?
Michael is surrounded by people who are sending him mixed messages about therapy. And you're the most confusing because he trusts you, and therefore the most damaging.
Jason would never do anything to hurt Michael.
Well, perhaps not, intentionally, but let's look at his actions. I mean, you bring him to my sessions, and then you drag him out before the session's over. You ask him to trust me, but you don't yourself.
Okay, so you're supposed to help Michael, but from what I can tell, you spend a lot of time questioning Sam about me and me about a time I barely remember.
Well, how am I supposed to treat Michael if I don't understand the people that are important to him? I mean, his parents were willing to take a session with me. What about you? Or are you afraid that you might have to confront your own limitations and how they impact
Afraid? How
Michael?
dare you imply
You cannot empathize with other people. You can't put yourself in Michael's shoes. You can't even begin to imagine the pain that he's in.
Yes, he can.
Jason deals with what's right in front of him at any given moment. You live in the moment. You have no choice. But Michael's guilt and pain are eating him alive, and you're the reason. You're the reason that he's not getting any better.
Jason wants to help. Help Michael. Do you understand that?
Then let Michael admit that he killed A.J. Quartermain. Michael didn't tell me that he killed A.J. I found that out for myself. And not because of Michael's behavior, because of yours. You're uncooperative, you're secretive, you're rude.
Well, don't like you never did, so...
Look, you've been trying to control the situation from the start. And it's clear that you're trying to protect Michael. I mean, you'd pull him out of his session every time he was on the brink of saying something terrible. So it was a logical deduction that Michael killed A.J. But you don't have to look frightened. I'm not going to tell the police. I genuinely want to help Michael. But if he doesn't get some special help, and soon, this secret's going to destroy him. I can help him. And Jason, despite your best intentions, you can't. You'll never be able to empathize with Michael. You'll never be able to understand what he's going through. The brain damage is too extensive.
Oh, come on. Just shut up, Dr. Thomas, please.
I'll leave you two alone.
Hey. Do not listen to one word that Mitch just
right.
said.
Who was that guy?
Put the gun down and we'll discuss it.
He was trying to rob us, and my husband was just trying to protect us.
You seem pretty handy with a gun. Who are you really?
My wife and I were just passing through.
And we really appreciate everything that you've done for us.
Yeah, well, as soon as this storm passes, I want you both gone.
We have to get out of here.
We will when it's safe.
What if Murphy comes back?
We won't risk coming back in.
What are we gonna do?
We'll get out as soon as the storm passes. Get some sleep, all right? I'll keep watch. Did you take your medication?
Yes.
On time.
Yes, on time. What are you, my mother? Please stop telling me to, lie down and rest. I want to be with you, and I just didn't know it was gonna be so scary.
We'll be right here, watching you sleep. After all, you don't have to walk into town. So rest already.
Happy.
I will be when you lay down. And close your eyes.
Don't push it.
You were so good in there.
Quit sneaking up on me!
You played that perfectly.
I don't know, man. That guy suspects something.
Don't worry about that. They gonna be gone soon. Trust me.
What are you gonna do?
Stay calm. Leave everything up to me.
Alexis needs more pillows.
She needs some time with Rick.
Yeah, well, he upsets her, and she shouldn't have to deal with that kind of stress right now.
They need some time alone.
Well, that doesn't always work.
Why not?
We spend a lot of time alone.
Yeah, things are better.
Are they? You were wonderful with Alexis. Clear, decisive, kind. You hid your fear and indecision. You said the right things.
That's what a doctor's supposed to do.
Yeah, but you take on that same kind of attitude with us, Emily. You're good at being positive, looking on the bright side. I don't fault you for that, but it's time for us to start being honest with each other about what's really going on here.
We love each other, and we're finding our way back.
We're putting on an act. For the whole world. For each other. You pretend to be happy, and I pretend I believe it. I just can't pretend anymore.
Hi, sweetheart, it's Mommy. I feel much better now, yes. That's right, this storm is almost over. I love you. And Rick says he loves you too. You go night-night now? Okay, sweetheart. Say goodnight to Rick too. I will. Bye, darling. She says goodnight to you.
Good. I told you she's gonna be all right, man.
I just wanted to hear her voice.
How about you get some sleep now, huh?
I want you to take care of Christina.
Well, I've been trying to help out as much as I can.
No, I mean if something were to happen to me, and
Alexis, you're not gonna die.
I want you to explain it to Sonny and tell him that she would be safer with you. I want you to promise me.
Don't talk about that.
Promise me.
I promise, okay? That in the unlikely event of your death, that I will act in Christina's best interest, but you and I both know that the best thing for Christina is to have her mother. And by the way, it is best for this child you're carrying too, so. As an attorney and as the father of this baby, I think my advice to you would be to invoke your considerable force of will and beat this. Because you can. And I'm here to help you.
You okay? We'll get you up.
What happened?
Just get back. Sit back.
What happened? How much do you remember? How long was I out?
We're not sure.
You were unconscious when I walked in here.
Do you remember anything?
I remember coming in here. I was trying to find harnesses for the horses to see if the name tags on them. I opened this door right here, and something hit me on the head.
Do you remember speaking to Carly?
No, I remember. No.
No? Because you were talking about, you guys were friends, or?
Yeah, you said, how could I sleep with him? What were you talking about?
I have no idea.
Well, you've lied to protect Carly before. You don't have to do that right now. You can just go ahead and tell me.
Yeah, right.
No, it's true. I mean, when you broke into her penthouse, you dropped your bracelet. She said it was hers to keep the peace. Did Carly hit you?
Carly said she didn't do it.
Well, we both know, Alcazar, that Carly sometimes does not tell the whole truth to cover herself.
Any sign of Murphy?
You still awake?
Well, tired.
You said you'd sleep.
No, you ordered me to sleep. There's a difference.
You really should listen to me. I am a doctor, you know.
No, looking hot in scrubs doesn't qualify you to give me medical advice.
Seriously, Max, you just got out of the hospital.
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me. There are plenty of people who have that covered.
Well, you're lucky to have a family that cares.
Sometimes they care a little too much. You know, my parents, they've always thought that I was made of glass because of my heart thing, but they don't understand is I'm not fragile. I'm not gonna break.
Too much caring's better than none at all.
Is that how it was with your family?
Not always. Things changed when my brother died.
Grief can really mess you up.
No kidding. That one night, I wasted my whole family.
Yeah, but you didn't pull the trigger.
I might as well have. I'm the only reason my brother was in that car. I'm the reason he died. There's some things you can't come back from. And for my family, it was losing Will.
Okay. That was your family.
It was me too.
You really need to move past this.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. But I can help.
What would help is you getting your butt back in that bed.
What's the purpose of that again, exactly?
Sleep, remember?
Yes, doctor, whatever you say.
What I'm saying, Alcazar, is sometimes Carly creates chaos so she doesn't have to deal with her own mistakes.
Ignore him.
I need to hear the truth.
So why are you asking her? She lies to you all the time.
We're leaving.
Don't listen to a word she says.
You all right?
Yeah. But you know, I have no idea what happened. Except that Carly couldn't have done this, Sonny, because she was in Alcazar's house with you.
We had a fight, she left. What do you remember?
Well, I came through that door. I was looking for a halter, anything with the IDs for the horses. I opened this door, and then something came and it hit me on the head, and that's all. That's it.
I should have come out here with you, right?
It's okay.
No. Well, I just don't want to see you hurt.
Strong winds have downed trees across the city, knocking out power in many neighborhoods. Residents in affected areas can expect the outages to last throughout the night. Efforts to restore power have been hindered by heavy rain and flooded roads. Work crews will be dispatched as soon as driving conditions improve. Currently, all roads in and out of the city are deemed unsafe for travel. Specific hazards include rising water and falling debris. Motorists are advised to pull over immediately and seek shelter indoors.
Well, I've never been to a party like this one before.
I have to admit, neither have I.
The Quartermains get booted, a hurricane hits, Alexis has a pregnancy crisis.
How's she doing, really?
She'll be okay as long as there's no infection.
Good.
Yeah, but we do need to get her to a hospital as soon as possible.
Well, just for the record, if you're pregnant with Courtney's and my baby, no more parties at Alcazar during hurricanes, okay?
I'll make note of it. Jax, what happened to your face?
Oh, just, you know, the storm's blowing things around.
I hit him.
What?
I'm getting tired of your sugar daddy routine.
It's just a little misunderstanding, that's all.
By dragging us to this party, throwing money in our face, buying a toy for Cameron that we can't afford.
I'd rather not have this fight right now, Lucky.
Listen, it's been a tense evening for all of us.
And what is that supposed to mean?
He's trying to be nice.
Lucky and I did have a discussion about the arrangement and that it might not be working out.
What he's trying to say is that if you're not pregnant now, you're not gonna be trying again.
Excuse me?
If that's what you want, of course.
No, Elizabeth is doing this to pay my bills. All right? That's the only reason she agreed to do this.
No, excuse me. This is not just about the money anymore, okay, Lucky? I have the opportunity to give Jax and Courtney a child.
I don't want to build my family at the expense of yours, so maybe it is time to move on. I'm still more than happy to pay you.
Oh, is that noble or what?
I'm gonna go upstairs and check on Alexis. I'm sure we'll all feel better once the storm is over.
Can you believe this guy?
You know, when we found each other again, I told myself that we'd go back to what we had before. At least in our hearts, that we can love each other and be as close as we used to be. But now I realize that back then, I fell in love with Lucky the teenager. Well, now I'm getting a good look at Lucky the man. And I don't like what I see.
I want to be with you, Nicholas. I've tried everything I can think of to show it.
That's just it. Honey, if it's that difficult, then what do we do?
So we should give up? Is that what you mean?
I don't know. I know nothing's working so far. You know, we live together, Emily. But you work all the time. Or you're off visiting your family or off trying to help your family. Anything to avoid being with me without actually telling me to leave you alone.
I'm a med student. Nicholas, I'm supposed to work long hours, and I love my family, and I love Michael.
I know. You tell me, how can we get through this if you absolutely refuse to admit that there's something wrong?
Yes. Something is wrong. I was raped. You were in prison. We've both changed. We don't even know how much.
Then how can we figure out what we are to each other if you can't stand to be in the same room with me?
Nicholas, I'm here now.
And you're looking for the door.
Nicholas. I wish that we could be the way we were before.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just afraid that that's not gonna happen.
What can we do now?
I don't know. But I won't pretend that everything's great when it isn't.
And neither will I.
When I woke up from the accident, all the years before were gone. I can't remember when I was Michael's age.
Jason, you can imagine.
I can't. I can't imagine anything. That's the problem. I can try, but after the accident, that was the part that was missing. So I can't really imagine how scared Michael was when AJ told him his parents didn't want him.
But you would do anything to help
I
him.
can't imagine what it's like to be kidnapped. To be scared for your brother and your sister and scared for yourself. I don't know what it's like to be told that your whole life is a lie. I cannot feel what Michael feels. I can't imagine what he feels.
You love that little boy in your heart, where it counts. You would do anything
Who
to
cares how
protect
much
him.
I
You would
love
do
him
anything to
if
make
I
sure he's
can't
not
help
hurt.
him? If when I try, I hurt him instead.
You bastard.
I must have died and gone to heaven.
So I brought you something.
Surprise.
A thank you gift for not busting me in the commission. I hope you like chocolate.
Doesn't everybody thank you a million times? You know, for a desperate fugitive, you're kind of a nice guy.
I'm a little less desperate thanks to you. Thanks.
You were deliberately cruel to Jason.
I was telling the truth.
You had no right to tear him
You
down like
obviously
that.
love Jason very much.
How I feel about Jason is none of your damn business.
I am
he
not
loves that
trying
kid
to
more
hurt
than you.
Jason. I just want him to get the hell out of the way so that Michael can heal. And isn't that ultimately what Jason wants? I mean, wouldn't he go through any pain for Michael?
Yes, he would.
Great, then maybe this will work. If Jason can just stop interfering with Michael's therapy, then maybe this was all worth it.
Not for me. I will never, ever forget the things you said to Jason.
I hate it when everybody lies to me. I'm really sorry. Everybody lies to me all the time, except Jason. Adrian lied to me about everything, and my mom and dad lie. They said that we were a family, but we weren't. Now you just lied to me. I said I was sorry.
you're my friend. I am. Friends don't lie to each other. Does this mean you don't want to be friends? What if I don't? Are you gonna tell everyone that I killed AJ? What if you didn't?
You told me you could deal with the surrogacy. What changed?
Because I want to provide for my own family.
Lucky, we don't have the money to pay for your medical bills, and you refused to borrow it from Nicholas. Being a surrogate for Jax and Courtney means we get out of debt and still have a little money left over.
Money I didn't earn.
So what, it only counts if you earn it? Forget it. Lucky, this isn't even about the money. I can give a child to two wonderful parents.
If you're pregnant, you'll be the biological mother of this child because you donated the egg and that Courtney didn't.
Courtney couldn't.
Have you thought about the idea of what it's going to be like to see your child brought up by somebody else?
This will be Jax and Courtney's child. It'll be a treasure for them.
Yeah, what about us? I mean it, Elizabeth. If you are pregnant now, I do not want you to try this again.
Well, this isn't your decision to make.
What, even if it wrecks our relationship?
Oh, if we break up over this, maybe we shouldn't have been together in the first place, Lucky.
I can't believe you would rather have a baby for Jax than be with me. Excuse me.
You ran out of the house because I sided with Carly.
Yeah, you know, I attacked the hostess. I attacked the mother of your children. You're mad. It's understandable.
Well, you know
I
what?
get
This
it.
party was a mistake for everybody.
You know, it was. Sonny, I wish we could have just gone back to the penthouse and hung out by the fire and just done our thing, you know? But I come in here and I get hit on the head and it's not your fault. It's just accidents happen. That's the way it is.
You've had nothing but trouble since you met me.
Nothing but trouble.
Yes. You ever ask yourself, is it worth it?
Karen, am I missing something here? I mean, I'm still seeing stars. Are you breaking up with me?
You okay?
How's Alexis?
She's fine. But that wasn't the question.
Maybe this surrogacy arrangement really is a bad idea.
Look, Elizabeth, if you want out of the deal, then please just say so. You can still have the money, it's no problem.
What if I'm already pregnant?
Where you going?
To look for you? Where did you go?
Just for a walk.
In the middle of a hurricane?
I just, needed time to think.
Jason, Dr. Thomas is an arrogant jerk, okay?
I never liked him. But he may be right. About me.
Not a chance. No.
Sam, you said it yourself that I send mixed messages to Michael, and I do. I ask him to talk to Dr. Thomas, and then I won't let him tell him the truth.
Please, Jason, please do not believe a word that Dr. Thomas says, please.
I believe you. Do you think that I'm hurting Michael?
What if he made a mistake and he didn't kill AJ at all?
But I did. And I can't talk about it, and neither can you.
If you never talk about it, then how can you figure out what really happened?
No one said anything about breaking up. I'm just thinking, have you considered maybe it could be a little hazardous to your health or your life?
I built a career dealing with bad guys.
Yeah, well, you haven't dealt with Carly.
I know how Carly operates. She can do whatever she wants. She will fight for what she wants, do anything, doesn't matter what damage she leaves in her wake, but I get it, you know? And I'm not gonna let her get away with it, because when it comes to her and I, she can fight me, but I'm not gonna let her get away with it.
What are you doing here? I mean, you want a relationship with me, or you want to beat Carly?
Do you think this night will ever be over? I mean, what else could go wrong? At first, you throw the quartermains out, and then I get a drink thrown at me, and then Reese knocks herself unconscious. Wait, could you believe Sonny? He actually had the nerve to try to get that.
Enough! You will not make a fool out of me while you chase after Sonny Corinthos.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.
On the next General Hospital.
You think Murphy's gonna try and kill me?
I hope that you are pregnant.
What kind of question is that? She's the one that's in the fight.
Why do you keep making this about Sonny?
I want to know why you married me.
You are a kind and loving man.
I'm failing Michael. I can fail you.